Am I allowed to swear if I'm going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then the next thing that she said
not
was...
as much as usual.
Okay. The two things that bind women are laughter and tears, which a lot of times at our parties we see both of those things. So laughter is probably going to come a lot when you're doing the party. So when you're doing games, you're cracking jokes on the side, they're cracking jokes on the side, they're touching each other with vibrators in the face. Like, that's funny. Like, who doesn't think that's funny, right? And then tears is probably what's going to come when you're in the ordering room. So, like, when you're asking them, like, if there's any relationship problems that they're having, like, in their sex life or anything like that, a lot of times, like, I'm sure we've all experienced that, like, a woman will start crying in front of you. So, that's, yes, I just want to start with that.
We gotta learn.
So, I'm just kind of going to read through this. So the number one rule of selling, she says, is that just to remember that they're not just buying our products, they're buying products that will change their life. So she said that basically to mean, like, they're not just buying, like, a body spray because they just want a body spray. They're buying a body spray because they want to smell good, they want other people to think they smell good, they want to feel more confident, they don't want to sweat after the gym, like, whatever it is. They're buying it basically to change their day-to-day life. Same thing with, like, a vibrator. They're probably buying a vibrator maybe for sexual health reasons, relationship reasons, maybe they're alone, like, we don't know. But basically, like, in the ordering room, you're going to kind of want to find those things out, why they're purchasing the products that they are. I talk really fast, sorry. Okay, so connecting with the customer, she said, obviously we know this, you want to use direct eye contact, especially when you're introducing yourself. First impressions are key when meeting women. And I noticed that you said the firm, warm handshake. That's, like, really, like, an important thing. So she basically said, like, so if I'm introducing myself to Stacy, so, like, hi, I'm Rachel Busey.
Hey, Rachel Busey.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So she said, like, a nice handshake, and she said use your first and last name, because I just started doing this since national training. Like, I always, even at my regular job, like, hi, I'm Rachel Busey. I'm Rachel Busey. I'm Rachel Busey. Like, people remember that. Like, there's 1,000 Rachels in my city, probably. So I'm Rachel Busey. Like, I'm your go-to girl. Like, I'm me. Like, you want me. And then she just said, like, using the two-handed handshake, like, that's really key. Like, connecting with them. You're not just like, oh, like, you know, whatever. You're not just, like, brushing them off, sort of thing. And then acknowledging their questions and comments. So this can mean if they're good or bad comments too. So just making sure that you're, like Stacey just said, like, you're with them in the moment, if it's in the party or if it's in the ordering room, just, like, making sure that you're answering all of their questions to the best of your knowledge. Identify commonalities. So this means that they can look at what you're doing and think, like, oh, I can do that. So this will come in handy when you're trying to recruit people. So you're not going to want to come in with, like, all of your stuff, like having to make 4 trips, like you're stressing out in the ordering room, like, oh my god, I just got off work, I'm so rush. Like, no, you want to just be, like, calm, cool, and collective. Like, you, like, make your job look easy, basically, because then you're easy. Like, they think that they can replicate that. They see you and you're like, oh, I can do that. Like, yeah, I can do peer romance, no problem. And she also recommended to use name tags, which I've always not done this. I don't do any of you guys use name tags at all?
Some parties.
You do? At bachelorette parties, I feel like they buy, like, the penis name tags, but that's, like, the only time I've ever seen name tags used. So I usually do the name game in the beginning, so that's kind of like my form of name tags. I remember names through word association, so, like, if I'm like, I'm Rachel and I like it raunchy or whatever, I'm gonna remember, like, Rachel, raunchy. Okay, good.
Raunchy Rachel.
I know. I usually say I like it raunchy in the rectum. It's usually my thing. And then I'm like, oh, but I really don't, but you'll never know.
She does.
Only on the weekends. Okay, she also said to country club your business. So I posted, after training, my first party after training, I posted on the Facebook event, or on our group, because I did this, and I was like, hell yes. So create a VIP and an elite club. So for mine, and this is what she suggested, you want to make a high rate for them to get in these clubs. So, and she'll set and make a sign in your shopping room so that when they come in, they can, like, see, okay, I need to spend $150 so I can be a VIP tonight, or I need to spend $250 so I can be in the elite tonight. So that's what I do, $150 for VIP and $250 for elite. So basically, this is not a club. We're not meeting up for drinks. We're not making a secret Facebook event. Like, they're just in the VIP club for that night. And once they hit the VIP, so once they spend $150 with me, I'm giving them a free coochie. you can do whatever you want, something that you keep in stock a lot. For Elite, I do a free coochie and a free buzzing item. So like that's something I got for super cheap, like Cosmopolitan or something. And then you ask them, so your first girl that does it, you ask them, is it okay if I announce you to the rest of the group that you're the first VIP of the night? Once I did that, everyone was like, what do I have to do to be a VIP, right? Because like, they're like, oh, well, Stacy's VIP, like, I want to be a VIP, like, why not? You know, I want a free coochie. Everyone loves coochie. So then that night I had, I think there were 7 girls total. I think I had 3 or 4 that night that were in the VIP club. So that's like awesome for sales. Like, that's, what is that, for $600 in sales right there out of 4 people.
So the sign that do you have a sign like at where your presentation is, or in the ordering room?
I put it on both. So I originally had my recruitment sign on my table and then my club sign in the ordering room, but my recruitment sign broke, so now I put the sign on my demo table and in the ordering room. But basically it just says like, do you love free products? Join the club. And then it just says VIP club 150, you get a free coochie, and then Elite, whatever. And I just like bought like a black 8x10 frame, I printed on hot pink paper, boom. That's it, super cheap.
Okay.
Okay, any questions? Any other questions so far?
If you don't have a very high buying discount
Mhm.
or giving free product away, I started doing the VIP and the Elite
Mhm.
also, and it has worked awesome.
Yeah.
What I do for the VIP is they get free shipping that night and a $20 gift certificate that's good for a year.
Mm.
And then for the Elite, what I've been doing is giving them, I think I gave them a free buzzing toy and
Yeah.
something else also. But I've kind of been making it so my VIPs and my Elites, I have a separate Facebook group now,
Mhm.
like within my page.
Yeah.
So when I do flash sales, they're gonna get, hey, since you guys are VIP, you're gonna get from 9 to 4, you're gonna get everything an additional $4 off
Yeah.
or whatever. And so then that way, I'm not giving away the farm, and they're
Yeah.
still incentivized. So if you don't have a huge buying discount, or you don't have a huge inventory or anything like that, they're
Mhm.
still getting something out of it. And people are like, oh, free shipping, sweet. And you're like, you just spent an
Yeah.
extra $25 for $6 free, sweet.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
yeah,
and
there's
that's,
other little things too. that
Yeah,
you can do.
especially like you just realizing like what level you're at in your business. Like you said, like if you don't have a lot of inventory, like you probably can't afford just to hand out free coochie. If you know like yeah. So that's a great thing about owning your own business is you can make it whatever you want. This is just what I do. So. Okay, so she also recommended to show less, sell more, which is something that in the last couple months we've been preaching. So she said to ask yourself, does this item really need a demo? So she like made it very apparent to not show Kiss, like said something like most consultants show. I know at that time I still was, and she just said like it's a body spray. Like why are we demoing a body spray? Like why are we spending 5-6 minutes going around spraying everybody so that they can smell this fragrance? You know. So she just asked herself like basically just to kind of look through your stuff and ask yourself, does this product need an explanation on how it works? And then she said, mention the thing like we show the best of the best, the catalog will do the rest. So just showing, she said it's like easier to scale down. So why are we showing a heart massager when we can show Heartthrob and look at your profit margin? Like if you show a Heartthrob and you're like, oh, I really want that, but I don't know if I can spend, whatever, then you'd be like, oh, well, we have the heart massager. So you're still getting that sale, and most likely you're probably going to have a heart massager in your stock. You should anyways. And then, yeah, so too, that kind of goes along with the next point of knowing your product. So knowing that if they can't afford Heartthrob, they can get the heart massager. Or if they can't afford Bob, they can get the Blind Date or, something like that. Not Bob, sorry, the head turner. Then they can get Blind Date. She said, limit what you show and stock those